I had to redo my video and relocate to out that car because a mosquito got in there and it was about to get me. Jesus, and it's bees out here. But I just wanted to touch base really quick with you guys. I was traveling yesterday back home from New York. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you like mentally where I am, how I'm feeling, what I've been thinking about. And whew, I had like this realization yesterday, like not a well, kind of a realization, yeah, like a what do you call those moments? Like a brainstorm moment, a light bulb moment. Where I was thinking about back in the day, like when I was doing my first business with Neighbor Relations, and just, I don't know, how I was just so set and so focused on that. And like, I guess I thought about that, and then I thought about like, you know, when I became a yoga teacher, and then I thought about when I first started this YouTube journey. And I'm like, you know, I think it's so cool that outside of like work, I've always had like something that I was working towards in my life, you know, regardless of if I was being paid to do it or not. And I think that that is super cute. And I was just, I don't know, I had that thought and I was like, wow, that is real abundance right there. Like having these things that we set out to do in life. And it doesn't have to be like super or major, like trying to get $1 million or whatever, like money based or shallow, but just really doing something that you love to do and going after it like with a passion. That's something that I don't think that I've realized is like such an amazing part of my life, to always have something that I'm passionate about, I should say, because I'm not gonna say working towards, but I've been very fortunate in that area of life is what I'm saying. And I say that and not the always working towards something, because I feel like another thing that I've been thinking about lately is like, I feel like I've always been chasing something like success, like fame, like money, like freedom, whatever it is. And I feel like, you know what, freedom, that is really the main goal. And a part of that freedom, ironically, to get to that freedom, I feel like I have to, or we have to let go of these goals that we're so busy chasing. Like I saw some posts the other day and it was like, it's crazy how we come here with nothing, we chase everything just to leave here with nothing. And yeah, I think that's pretty crazy. And I was like, you know what, you're right, I want to chase nothing now. Like I have no goals. No, not no goals, but yeah, I think I've just been kind of like, I remember last time I told you guys like I'm gonna dilly dally. Like I'm really not a dilly dallying kind of girl. Like I am, but I'm not. Like I always have some type of goal, something I'm working towards, and I don't want to take, I want to find like that fine line is my goal. So my goal is my new mindset, is like not being so fixed on the outcome, but enjoying the process, like enjoying life, playing with life, just having fun doing the things. Because I've always did everything that I love doing regardless of the outcome. So I guess that is the message today, is like learning how to just be here and enjoy being here and find like some magic in that as opposed to the outcome. Because you know, we can't leave here with anything. And I think that we, you know, if we look around, we can really see that we're blessed with a lot of things that we do have already. And a lot of us are living, like we're living out a lot of dreams and things that we wished for years ago. Like if your bills are paid, you have somewhere to lay your head, you got food to eat. I think that that's a blessing and something that I'm working towards focusing more on these days. So yeah, I don't know. I felt like this sense of freedom and peace that's come with that realization that like, I'm that girl living that life, really doing it. And I think that's pretty cool, you know? Also like this freedom of and like self-validation that comes from all of that, and like realizing that you really don't need the approval of millions of people or to care what other people think about you. I think that is like freedom in itself, is releasing yourself from like what the world thinks of you, releasing yourself from what the world thinks that you should be doing. Because a lot of like self-validation that we look for, like I feel like when people think of looking for other people for validation, you think like likes on a social media post or something like that. But I feel like that also comes from our lifestyle, like thinking that we should have a Rolls Royce and a mansion and whatever these thoughts that you might have, or like beliefs that actually come from the outside world and not from yourself. So I challenge you guys this week to think about that. Like, what can you free yourself from? What goals that you've been chasing? What things that you've been adamant about getting to can you like release yourself from and just enjoy where you are now and all the great things about now? Because I feel like one thing about me that I used to do, at least, is I will always be so focused on the past or the future, like what I had before, how I missed out, and how it's so sad now that that's over. And I feel like that's a pattern. And if I did the same thing right now, then once this phase of my life was over and I got to the next phase, I would spend that whole phase like missing this phase. So instead, I'm gonna try to enjoy this phase a little bit more and not rush the process, but just, you know, have fun while I'm here. So yeah, those are the vibes. We're chilling over here. I really like this angle. Like, I look kind of crazy because I gotta do something with my head, but this is like with the trees behind, it's pretty cool. So yeah. But that's all I have because I got this piece in the car that I gotta get to my baby. So just checking in with you guys. Quick video. I hope you're doing well. Sending you all the love. Like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend if you think it will help them. And yeah, bye.